We are watching Facebook.
Okay.
Oh my God, everything works. Dominic.
That's something new.
Okay, everything works, but now I have to do my magic and start other stuff like the YouTube feed as well. So you will have to bear with me. Just
Okay.
smile for people in Facebook. Before I introduce you, mhm, edit right now like this. All right, the feed is alive. Let's sharing, embed, click. I'm gonna a bunch of stuff.
Okay, okay. Easy.
Um, active. I'll change here. Click a bunch of stuff again. Okay, and save, and we are live in YouTube as well. So hello everyone. You already have some feedback from people in the chat.
Yeah.
Uh, Dominic. So, ladies and gentlemen, hello. It's been a while. I'm sorry that I wasn't live for quite some time, but I'm an old man, and sometimes I need my medicine and my vacation. I'm of course I will tell you who that guy is. A lot of you probably already know who that guy is, but nevertheless, this is Dominic Devtich, my dear friend. Dominic, hello and welcome to our live stream.
Hello, Vitko. Hello, everyone. First, I would like to thank you for inviting me to be part of this stream. And let's see what this new tournament exactly is.
uh, yes, the tournament, the new tournament. Of course everybody knows because the devs in my company were in a rush to start the registrations before my live stream. They always do that. They don't appreciate all the efforts I put into in this thing, so they blew everything that I wanted to show. So, without any further ado, we are now into the registrations of the edition 16 of Nomads Invasion. To this year's slogan is Mayhem. So, Dominic, how about it? Did you expect Nomads Invasions, first of all?
Well, to be honest, yes, we expect it because it's not tournament which happens often, but it's obviously when it will be. It's always almost in the same time. Especially everyone likes it because it's individual game, not a team game. And for me, the best tournament after Olympic Games, for sure, because it requires knowledge, free time, and not just diamonds, like an example, some worlds or tournaments.
Uh, you said Olympic Games. I have to congratulate you about your title in the last
Uh,
ones.
thank
Why
you.
only 7 gold medals?
Well, it was enough. We don't want to spoil fun for others.
Rumor has it that you probably made some contributions to other teams and let them go in winning medals. Is that true?
Well, it is because, in these games, diplomacy is one of the most important things. And we do that way for 2 years and we haven't lost many times. So we are very pleased with what we have. And I would like to use this occasion to congratulate all players from that squad and of course to all our alliances. And we proved we are one of the best teams again.
Yeah, yeah. That squad turned out to be quite the dominator. Did you have any new faces this year? Did you say goodbye to some old faces? Did you make some changes in the team? Fresh blood, old blood, etc.
Well, that squad is created, 3 years ago. We have changed many players from then till now, but the main players in the team are always here. I have to mention Ivica Kum, Kuksinho, Adi, Nikola, Uncutica. Those are players which were always with us, but also we got some new faces. We got King Osama, we got Seolin. We make new friends and we always try to be on the top. So you see, everyone who once won us never came back again. We lost, we came back and win.
Yeah, it was epic. And you also you are modest too. I'm glad that
Yeah, with new account.
you are still that modest guy like forever. So okay, Winter Games in history, Nomads Invasion will be the tournament now. Dominic, let me just remind you, it's been 2 years. Did you miss it?
2 years from last Nomad invasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, to be honest, like I said to you, we prepared for it. We have our players which will probably be the highest ranks in that tournament. I guess because of this tournament, some players which has stopped the game will come back. So all I can tell you is that players from that squad will be high ranked in this. And of course, we will have our candidate for gold medal there, and that is of course Nimarius. He is one of oldest in our team, but probably and currently he is one of the best players in the game, if even not the best.
So am I understanding this correctly? You have team of players who are potential medalists. You are going to play kind of together in a single player tournament or something, some kind of new meta.
Well, we will try to get the best positions for our land because we are that squad. We are here to win, not for losing.
Also, we can expect the members of that squad to win everything that there is to be won in the Nomads.
Well, of course. Have you ever seen any tournaments where which top players are not ours?
Let me just remind you, the last tournament, the last tournament's winners were Gonzo US, Serhari, and Nimarius, with the three undefeated players, Gonzo US, Nimarius, and Dart Wall. Do you expect these people to clash again, or some of them probably will make a pass on this tournament? What are your predictions?
I don't think many players will make pass. I think everyone will want to play this because, like you said, it's been almost 2 years. Players want to play this. Be it interesting rewards, requires knowledge, requires free time. It's really one of the best tournaments that Imperial Online gave to people. So I think many players will be there, and so there will be big concurrency. But let's say there are many players who can win the gold, but of course Nimarius is now our player, and of course he will win. But there is Robert Elsie, there is Radza Dracoscu, there is Gonzo, there is many players who can compete for this.
Go away. My son is bothering me. Sorry, Dominic. He wants to stay with me, and I told him not to be here during my kids. What can I say? How are by the way? How are things in your country? We have another closing down of things here, kindergartens, schools, etc. Do you have the
Well,
same thing over there?
not like you, but a little bit less. I've hope this, but it's okay for the game, of course. We don't have what to do, so we are here. Not if something will
So
be different if there is no corona.
what will you do personally in this tournament?
Well, like I said every time, I will just try to watch, but I guess I will not be able to skip it like neither one in last few years. If not on this account, then I will make a new one. I used to it.
Yeah, yeah. Do you aim for any of the individual rewards? Will you try to accomplish something?
Well, we'll see. There are some interesting medals like undefeated, bloody strivers, strategist, defender. There are really interesting rewards on this tournament, so let's see what will happen. There is 6 more days for it to start. I have to make a decision with my teams who will play, so we will see what we will do. But for sure, we will be in competition for top places. I can promise you that.
Top places. Wow. Okay. Let me just remind you that we're going to have real rewards for this tournament. So real medals and real plates are going to travel. And speaking of traveling and real rewards, come on, show it. Just
You make me to start looking for it again, Mitko.
Did, didn't you prepare it? Come on.
Moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to show it. It's it's a mandatory, of course. It's a mandatory.
Here it is.
Oh, but there is some problem with this medal, Dominic. It says Czech Republic. Why the hell?
Well, like I said, that squad has many friends, and Dimarius is one of our biggest. This year we came to help chess. Next year maybe we will pray even for Japan. Let's see what will happen. Bangladesh, let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we don't lie. We send rewards to people, and Dominic is the proof, the living proof that we keep our word. Oh, nice. Well, what happened to this T-shirt?
Let's say some cleaning and don't ask me how I did it.
I,
Trust
I
me.
did. I definitely remember that I sent it clean.
You did, but let's say I was a little unstable.
You fell with it. You.
Oh, yeah, of course. Let's
Okay,
say it that
so
way.
let's get into some details. Some of the rules. You are quite knowledgeable about the rules of this tournament. Is there something in the rule set you find interesting or probably need to change? How about the attacks between players? Did they add the so much needed flavor in this tournament? Or
Well, yes, they did for sure, because you see, you had nomad attacks every 10 hours. You can put army for defend, go to war, go to eat, sleep, wake up, and nomad attack still didn't hit you. But when you have this time and players can attack each other, it's much more harder to play for everyone, for sure. And it's needed. It's tournament. It's not normal world, for sure.
but some of the players comment that it is probably a bit too hardcore for this tournament, and it changes its nature from a single player one to a PvP one.
Well, it is a hardcore, but like you said, it's not often tournament. It's a rare one. It's happened once in 2 years. It has to be hardcore. If you can't play it, then don't. Players who want a gold medal will come here. I don't know what to say, but I agree with completely with this decision of yours. I mean, from team, of course.
Yeah, and with so many unforgiving rules, how does one prepare for this tournament?
Well,
What kind of qualities do you need in order to play on this level in
well,
this rule set?
people definitely need skills. I mean, someone who is new in this game cannot do anything in this tournament, not even with thousands, hundreds of euros, because for this you really need to know what to do and when to do. You need to know when to raise points, when to load them down. You need to make your free time for this, not using just what you have, but you have to make time free time, if you understand me. So it's not easy tournament. No one can prepare for this so easy. In my opinion, the best preparing for this is qualifications for World Cup, which are also not easy, but in some countries, maybe in Japan next year, they will be easier.
You keep saying about Japan. Is there something you wish to share with me
No.
about about Japan? Do I need to know something, or the people here? Come on, we're friends. You can tell.
Well, let's stay like this, Japan and Bangladesh.
I think that Bangladesh already has an established team. I don't think that they will let someone like you in their team.
It's not a problem. We will make that. We will make plays. Trust me. It's not the first time.
So, what else about the rules we need to? You should respect the history of the nomads, not add new rules against the main rule of the tournament, says Ahmad Fuat.
Well, he's in one kind of right, but the time is going in advance, and so the rules need to be. If you make some change in the game, an example, this new item for a starting temple, it came in the game. It also now needs something to break him down. You can't add something without getting something out. There needs to be a balance between it. And because of that, I agree with him. But I think that you're doing pretty well for now, so I don't have to complain about anything.
Thank
And
you,
most
Dominic.
players.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't pay Dominic to say these words. I personally don't like this guy. He's very annoying sometimes, and we don't have him in our pocket, so he says these nice things out of his heart. I can assure you, I can assure you that. So, Dominic, what are your expectations from this tournament? Do you think that the best of the best players will gather
I'm
to
sure in
play?
that because everyone wants to have a medal from Nomad Invasions, and probably, like I said, the many players will come there and try to pick it. But let me tell you in advance, you don't have a chance. We have Animarius, and we gold is ours.
Oh, come on! You keep saying, you keep repeating Marius. Is he going to be the main star of this tournament?
For
It's due
sure, he
time.
will.
It's due time. By the way, he missed some of the gold medals in the previous tournaments. So is this going to be his tournament?
This and all in alone, and this tournament and all tournaments in future will be his tournaments. Trust me. We have special plans for our friends, and let's say just no one can compete him. Not this time.
Is he that good?
Yes, he's that good, and he has the best team above him.
Why does he need you then?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Why does he need you then if he's that good?
Everything starts from the team, Vitko, you know it.
Yes.
And can you give the people dance? I don't think Ratsa forgot about it. I'm here to remind you.
I don't have the scarf with me. Frankly, I'm scared to go to the office, considering the conditions with this darn virus at the moment. But as soon as I go to the office, I promise that if I don't sing and dance, I will definitely take pictures with this scarf, and I'm going to write some humiliating texts on these pictures, so you guys can be happy. Juan, Jesus has give my money back. We don't, Juan, we don't take money from people by force. If you have uh, problems with some payments, you can write to our support email and we will investigate your problems. Ahmad Fuat says that Nimarius is a big farm. What will you say to this? You are obviously his spokesman today.
Ahmad is also part of our team, so that's why he agreed with everything. I mean, like I said, Mitka, there is many teams. Some example, currently the strongest teams on the Imperial Online are Dead Squad and Romanian national team. No one can compete with two of us. And
I
there was
totally, I totally agree about the Romanian national team. They have established themselves as the dominators. Okay, let me ask you another interesting question. You say that Nimarius will be the big guy in this tournament. Who are the guys who can eventually challenge him then? Do you have some observations?
Well, like I said, only players from Romanian national team like Robert Elsie, Fantanuelo, maybe Gonzo if he played, but as my sources say, he's not playing for a long time. Achilles, Darius. There is many players who can go hard in this tournament, but currently no one except the Romanian national team, which I respect a lot, can go against him. No one.
So you think that Romanians will also represent themselves in this thing?
Well, let's hope so because it will make the tournament interesting because Romanians are playing World Cup and they are doing it pretty well for now.
You know that some of the Romanians I heard, of course those are unofficial rumors. I heard that some of the experienced Romanian players only play the game tournament from tournament. They don't play in regular realms. They only play in the tournaments because that's the highest possible level, and that's the only challenge for them.
Well, I guess it's true because you saw the team. They have team play, they have money, they have everything. If they came in any world, it would not make a sense. No one can go against them. And to be honest, the only thing they can play is tournament because they, like us, are too strong. You will never see that squad in some regular world in full strength. I can promise you that. An example now we are playing in Blitz Masters 1, but there is no dead squad in full power. It's just players who came to take gold medal and we don't even compete for it. It's ours.
Do you predict that there will be many undefeated players this time?
No. I think that in the beginning of tournament everyone thinks so, but when stronger attacks came, like the end is coming near, I don't think there will be much players staying undefeated. My bet is 4 or 5 players maximum in the whole tournament.
Why is that?
Because people are not doing good army and their economic points are not in the balance. They go high with economy and they go low with army. For this thing, you need to be really smart to get. So it's not easy. You need to find the balance if you want to do that. And a lot of players, most of players exactly, cannot do it because they don't have the experience of tournaments before, or they don't have money to achieve what they can imagine in their head. So it's not easy. It really needs to do a sacrifice, balance, and everything.
I don't know if you read the rules, but we will have major gameplay mechanic change. We will have scaling barbarians in this tournament. How do you think that this will change the gameplay?
Well, to be
The barbarians already can become very strong if you go overboard with your development.
yeah, but I just read the rules before the interview starts, so I think it's not so big change in the game because, like you said, the barbarians are already strong enough. But who knew how to do the balance before will know how to do it now for sure. And you see, on the last tournaments, never there is so much players undefeated. On qualifications for World Cup, the same thing. But here you need to do more strength if you want to develop. You need to do many things. Like I said, the balance is hard to find here.
Do you expect many player battles?
Well, to be honest, I don't, because a lot of players will be afraid to attack somewhere to lose their army, because in that case they will not be able to fight against barbarians, which is the main goal of this tournament.
Who, what, how can you benefit from attacking players at all in this rule set?
Well, you can't benefit exactly from the point to point, but you can stop their development. You can take their resources. You can slow them down so you can grow up. It's like everywhere in the game. If the best defense is attack, so probably players will. I don't know. For me, it's interesting to play that way, but like I said, it's pretty risky. If you lose army, you can't defend from barbarians. If you can't do that, you lose the tournaments. It really needs a lot of knowledge to play this tournament.
Yeah. So let's hope for really the best of the best players to come into this tournament. The start of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen, will be on March 29th at 2 p.m. Server time. We will be there. Dominic will be there, I'm sure, and I hope you all be there. Dominic, thank you so much for your input.
Thank you, Mitka.
We hope we'll see each other again. Who knows? I might hire you to be a constant commentator of this tournament. No promises about payment. You know, we are a poor company. We have to spend money for rewards, etc. So I hope that you will be available for some additions to this interview. Thank you.
Thank you. No problem about it, because your English and my English are not pretty well at all. So together we make a perfect. Thank you and see you.
Bye, 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 Dominic. So that's it, fellas. The registrations for the tournament are on. We are now into officially the 16th edition of Nomads Invasion. Dominic Devcic, famous player in Imperial Online, winner of many titles, was with us uh, here to add his input and his expectations for this tournament. Thank you all for being with me. Good luck in the tournament. I hope you all register. You have time until March the 29th, 2 p.m., when the first barbarian wave will assault the free realms of Imperia. Thank you all. Good night and be well.